We got to talk about this police body cam footage that came out in New York. A lot of things been happening in New York within the past couple of weeks, but this is one of the main things. We're not going to talk about how the police chief had to resign because he was busting down one of his police officers and paying her overtime. We ain't gonna talk about that right now because he is denying that at this point in time. But what right now we have is the police officers that were arresting this man or had this man handcuffed, and they brought him into their headquarters or some type of facility of theirs, and they were interrogating him, and the interrogation went completely left. Let's tune into the video and see what's going on out here in these streets.
With that investigation into the death of an inmate at a New York prison, the state attorney general's office releasing body camera footage today showing the beating that is being blamed for his death.
Fox 8's Morgan McKay has been reviewing the incident. She joins us live from the newsroom. Morgan, more than a dozen correction officers were involved in this.
Bianca, Natasha, it's a tough video to watch. Robert Brooks died shortly after this alleged assault. His family has seen the videos, but due to the graphic nature of the body camera footage, Fox 5 has decided to only show images of part of this alleged beating.
These videos are shocking and disturbing, and I advise all to take appropriate care before choosing to watch them.
The state attorney general's office released this footage recorded on body cameras worn by 4 correctional officers at the Marcy Correctional Facility in central New York. These videos, which have no audio, show Robert Brooks being carried into the infirmary by correctional officers. Brooks's hands are handcuffed behind his back when officers start punching him. They then hoist him up by his neck very forcefully, and one officer starts to smack Brooks with a shoe. One officer then used his booted foot to kick and pin down Brooks. Another officer punched Brooks in his upper body, and one of the officers again punched Brooks while handcuffed. At one point, Brooks was sat up with his face bloodied, and an officer punched him again. Brooks was then pulled up by his collar and forced to the wall. The next part of the video, which we're not showing due to its graphic nature, shows Brooks being carried back to the table seemingly unconscious. Brooks died the following morning at a Utica hospital. No charges have been filed yet, but the incident is being investigated by several agencies. In court filings this week, state police investigators said that preliminary findings from the medical examiner's office showed asphyxia as a possible cause of death. Governor Kathy Hochul said she was outraged and horrified after seeing the video and ordered the Department of Corrections to fire the 14 employees who alleged.
Every single one of them should be put in jail for this stupidity. Real stupidity. I mean, this is crazy to even question why these officers have not been arrested yet. It blows my mind. It really does. It does make us lose faith. It really does. Because what else do they need? What other evidence do you need to see that this was clearly out of pocket? What other words do you need to hear? What other actions do you need to watch for you to not realize, yo, these cops, all of these cops were in the wrong? Even the dudes that was standing up there watching it, not saying a word, all of them was wrong. All of them was wrong. Now, should all of them get the maximum sentence? No. But those that were pretty much participating in all of it, they should be all prosecuted to the highest extent. Highest extent. This is why people don't trust the cops. This is why people don't believe in the police. This is why people were outraged at one point, at several points with the police. Because we keep seeing this stuff happen over and over and over again. Now, I don't know what this guy was in jail for. I heard he was in jail for some egregious stuff himself. But that does not give the right to the police officers to treat this man the way that they treated him. Let's continue.
Allegedly participated. A spokesperson for the department said that 13 of those involved have been suspended without pay and one resigned. Brooks was serving a 12-year sentence after being convicted of first-degree assault for stabbing a former girlfriend. Reverend Al Sharpton commended Hochul's swift action, but the incident sparked outrage among many elected officials and criminal justice advocates.
It's shocking. It shouldn't be. But it's just the manner, the way in which they did not care. They did exactly what they wanted to without a care in the world.
Now, the New York State Correctional Officers and Police Benevolent Association, the union which represents most of those allegedly in the video, says they do not condone the actions taken in the footage, but will be upholding its obligation to represent.
Listen here, man. Lock them all up. Lock them all up, man. This is pure evil, bro. This is pure evil. This ain't right in no type of way. I don't care. I don't care if he was a prisoner. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm hard on crime. I'm hard on people that break the law. Because I'm not one of those. You know, some people do deserve to be in jail. Some people do deserve to get their hands get their hands put on them. But in this situation right here, I don't care what the YouTube world has to say. I don't care what y'all have to say in the comments, which I want to know what y'all have to say in the comments anyways. But I think this was absolutely wrong. I think it's disgusting. And I think our cops should be better. I think our police officers should be held accountable for their actions. Just like we are. Because regardless of what, they are also humans at the end of the day. They also got emotions. They also got families to go home to. So they should know better. They should know better. Rest in peace to this guy. This is a sad, brutal, deadly beating. Man couldn't even defend himself if he wanted to. It's sick. Honestly, it's sick. People with the badge, they think they got some type of power that, you know, they can't be touched. And they do stuff like this. It makes you not want to trust them. But I know that there's still good people out there that are actually doing their job the right way. It's just sad to see there's still people out there that gotta do this and feel like this is the right way of doing things. Let me know y'all thoughts about this down in the comments below. I'd really like to know y'all thoughts. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate y'all viewership. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on your way out. And until next time, man, it's your boy Dgotsauce. Peace.